future Henry VII defeated the Yorkish King Richard III in Battle of Bosworth Field on this day in 1485, effectively ending the Wars of Roses and establishing the Tudor dynasty on the English throne. The English civil wars fought between royalists and the parliamentarians began when King Charles I formally raised the royal standard at Nottingham. The first America's Cup was won by the American yacht America in a race around the Isles of Wight, Wight. French composer Charles Debussy, a seminal force in the music of the 20th century, was born in Saint-Germain-en-Laye. William Shepard received the first U.S. patent for liquid soap. American short story writer and poet Dorothy Parker, who was especially known for her wit, was born. Chinese Communist leader Deng Xiaoping who abandoned many orthodox communist doctrines and attempted to incorporate elements of the free enterprise system into the Chinese economy, was born. French photographer Henry Carter Bresson was born in Catalou and Brie near Paris. He became known for helping establish photojournalism as an art form, snapping spontaneous through impeccably composed and timed images that captured what would be called the decisive movement. UN Secretary Council declined to interfere with Secretary General Hammarskjöld's efforts to bring peace and security to the Congo. U.S. President Richard M. Nixon named Henry A. Kissinger Secretary of State. Rebel Sanities occupied the National Palace in Managua, Nicaragua, holding more than 1,000 hostages for 2 days in opposition to the government of Anastasio Somoza Debayle. In a game against the Oakland Athletics, Nolan Ryan of the Texas Rangers struck out Ricky Henderson to become the first MLB pitcher to register 5,000 strikeouts. He ended his career with a record-setting 5,714. Japanese automaker Mitsubishi Motors admits it had to cover up tens of thousands of customer complaints about its products since 1977 in order to avoid costly and embarrassing recalls. The Scream, which was painted in 1893, a painting by Edvard Munch was stolen from the Munch Museum in Oslo, Norway. It was recovered 2 years later. A U.S. military Black Hawk helicopter crashes in northern Iraq, killing all 14 soldiers aboard. A mechanical failure is blamed for the crash. The horned lizard is able to shoot blood from its own eyes up to a distance of 3 feet away. The rather bizarre and disgusting act is a defensive mechanism to confuse predators. Their blood contains a chemical that is noxious to predators, and this isn't its only trick. Shorthorn lizards are also capable of inflating their bodies up to twice their size to scare anything away. A chicken once lived for 18 months without a head. Mike, the chicken's incredible feat, was recorded back in the 1940s in the USA. He survived as his jugular vein and most of his brainstem were left mostly intact, ensuring just enough brain function remained for survival. The majority of cases of headless chickens die in a matter of minutes.